for work. Okay, well, let's talk about that after, because right now, guys, we are going into game. This is the other semi-finals with Pavel and Reaper. Let's see the action here on map number 1. Reaper starting with at the rocket launcher, looking to some prediction rockets. Doesn't really get the damage, and Pavel with a quick rail. Reaper was eager to get that red armor, and
eager there.
That spawn's always interesting, that whoever spawns at the rocket launcher, they can get that frag, and they can get it really clean if they hit their first rocket. Always comes down to that first rocket. So as you saw, Reaper missed the rocket, and then he couldn't get onto the red because he didn't have enough HP. Whereas if he hit the rocket, he could have either killed Pavel or just knocked him away or something like that and gotten the mega and then all that. So it's a really, I don't like the spawn personally because it leaves too much to luck, but like it's an interesting spawn.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it looks like after giving Pavel the control so early on, Pavel now does have quite a low stack. He's actually going to have to even go around for these 50 health bubbles in the yellows, so Reaper's good.
He was waiting a bit for Pavel to see if he could cut him off and get a frag before going to the mega. Now he's going to try to find Pavel and somewhere else.
This could work out for Reaper. He could come to the grenade launcher. If he rushes to it, he could catch him out, but he doesn't. So
there he goes.
Well, he does now.
Pavel is out again.
Well played by Pavel to stay alive and get away and not really be seen so far. And he's going to get himself on another yellow.
He's been
perhaps
invisible.
Go do some damage on this mega. I mean, he could get to the grenade launcher, but he's actually been caught out.
Whoa! Big rocket by Reaper. Is he going to be able to clean up with a frag here? If Pavel goes through the teleporter, it might be dangerous. There it is.
In that situation, you probably should spam grenades at the teleporter exit and then rush down. And then if they want to follow you, if they want to come out, then you're going to kill him with LG. And if they want to go through, then the grenades will kill him. But it did work out for him anyway.
Reaper here chasing for a frag. He wants to tie the game up now, and he's going to be able to. Moving over to the red. Control is, well, enormous for him at the moment with this 150, 200 stack.
Yeah, Reaper's done very well there to come back. It was all through that trap at the shotgun, which worked out really good for him. That's well. If he can hit one more, he's got this red. I mean, and he can almost get the kill. This could be bad for him now that he's gone down there, though.
Reaper detecting it all at the top. Mega still up. And Pavel, is he going to go for this red? I don't think that was a very heavy grenade though. I think that was a weak one. But Reaper is just, it's kind of just a stalemate at the moment. The Mexican standoff.
This has all come from This has all come from Reaper sort of going for the damage before on the yellow before he went to the red, which is sort of what put him out of position for the red. So as we can see with Cooler, when he was on DM6 and stuff, he was always taking those big items and taking them as priority and going from like to get in position for those and then go for other things. Whereas you see Reaper, he's gone for the yellow first, and then it sort of hasn't worked out for him.
Well, he's managed to keep it to a tie game at the moment. They're keeping it pretty close. And of course, the winner of this best of 3 is going to be going against Cooler in the grand final.
This is the map where Pavel got now. After changing his nick from Cook to Pavel, his first big win was versus Gilson on 120 ping.
Wow.
That was quite an upset, I remember that, Zotac. And the week after he managed to beat Demon as well with 100 ping. That's where he got known.
And is Reaper going to be able to drop him? I mean, Reaper probably hasn't been shining as bright as Pavel has in this last year. See this lightning gun fight. Looks like Reaper is going to be able to push Pavel away. Reaper doesn't go for it.
Pavel, he should be able to get the red, which is sort of frustrating for Reaper because he's so close to getting that. And Pavel, if he had attacked there, he would have been able to get that, but he actually decided that he would back off. And now Reaper with a chance to do some damage. And if Pavel hits that, it's really crippling, but he missed, so that's quite unfortunate for him.
Reaper getting the ammunition. Got red up soon. Do you think both the players will be here? Well, it looks like we can hear them.
To try to defend. He goes for it, but he doesn't take much damage.
And Reaper is kind of, looks like he's almost just waiting for this top yellow to be up. He's really playing with nothing. Grenades down the bottom. Mega going to be up in a second. Reaper should have heard that being picked up. But he really needs to get some good timing on items. I think he should have it. I mean, he's hit by red at the right time. Pavel coming near him. He makes the jump over, but he missed. He fluffs the jump. Pavel gets up onto the red armor. Reaper has got nothing.
I'll be real surprised if he cannot die here.
Easy frag for Pavel.
That's really bad situation obviously for Reaper now. I mean, he has nothing. He's going to probably die here. He tries to defend it, which he does. And now he doesn't know when items are coming up as much. He's got no guns. It's gonna be tough for him to get back into this map.
And he's facing a 200 Pavel. No, it's how did we call it? It's fully loaded.
Fully loaded. Fully loaded Pavel. Thanks to our.
And now he's going where he just can't really afford to go for rockets there. I mean, what's he gonna hope to do when he jumps? You know, hit him with 2 middies and then like as he's falling, hit him with another. It's unrealistic. He should really probably just back off and try and get some other stuff.
Yeah, but Reaper is kind of like Guard in that sense. When he doesn't, when he loses a frag, he will try to rush and make up for it, and sometimes it just keeps accumulating.
Yeah. So now, I mean, he's still got nothing. He doesn't have position. I mean, especially now that Pavel's rocket jump, which was clever. I mean, Pavel could almost rocket jump at him here, which is what he's going to do. And now he's just going to push through and probably get a frag. Maybe he's switching to LG. Is probably
rail? He went to rail, really?
What he should have done there was probably just... See, now he's got punished for it. He should have just, you know, rocket jumped and then switched to LG and got into the room, and then he would have had Reaper easily killed.
He gave Reaper an entrance to the game. Now Reaper has to play it smart, but it's not going to be as impossible as it looked.
I mean, he still hasn't got much health, is the thing, but Pavel's not.
Yeah, and just staying on the.
There we are. There's the switch. He didn't go to rail that time. He went to the lightning gun, and it worked surprisingly. So red armor is coming, and Pavel's like, oh, grenades coming over there. I should probably avoid that area. And coming out this side, Reaper managed to make his way to red armor, and Pavel, I think, was hoping to punish him a little bit more than he was able to.
Yeah, I mean, he managed to make
out the same way.
Jump, which it's a risk, but it's a risk he needs to take at this time. So it's actually quite a clever play.
Well, he went for the grenade jump, did you say?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's how he got off there.
A man's got to do what a man's got to do, especially when Pavel's in such good control here.
Again, it's going to be tough for him to get up to the red because he doesn't have any guns to get up there. But if he can manage to get up there and you know, maybe hit a rail here and push Pavel away, he's back in with a chance. I mean, Pavel doesn't have any rail right now.
It won't take him more than a second to pick it up. Now he can really pick off at him if he needs to, and this is going to be dangerous. Reaper needs to get out of here somehow. Pavel's given him an opportunity.
I think if Reaper had he should have known that Pavel was going to come through the teleporter, and if he had an LG out, he could have got the frag there, and that was his opportunity to get into the map, I think.
Yeah, even when he saw Pavel, I don't know why he switched to the rail.
Yeah, I don't know, it was interesting.
I guess he was too scared of Pavel's stack.
Yeah.
He didn't want to stay in that fight.
In that situation, I think you can do 200, if you have 200 less HP than your opponent, provided you're not like really weak, you can use LG and own them when they come through that teleporter, so...
Yeah, even if you don't, even if he didn't win the fight, he would definitely do more than 200 damage.
And again, we see like Reaper, he's in that position where he needs to go take a risk, get a frag. So right now he shouldn't be backing off. He needs to attack. He should attack with LG there. He needs a frag. I mean, he's not going to get it backing off trying to hit a rail. And now he's in trouble. He should go through the teleporter here. He really should.
Oh, Pavel just throws himself at him.
That was charity.
Yeah, that was. I mean, Pavel had a lot of options, and most of them, well, it shouldn't have been, I'm going to just fall and die. Reaper, I mean, now that he's picked up that frag...
Can't miss that. That's bad.
That should have been easy for him. Oh, Pavel over here. He's run out of LG.
Just use plasma machine gun, just not rail.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing bad mistakes from Reaper, from gun choice, mainly. I mean, Pavel's sort of just plus back. He shouldn't really be trying to do what he's doing and try and contest this mega. He just wants to sort of stay alive. I mean, he's not going to get enough stack to really ever get another frag in this game, so he's just got to stay alive.
And, well, stop what is going to be the charging bull. Reaper, who's really just going to have to go all guns blazing very soon. He's waiting here. The trap's actually going to work out. He's going to find Pavel. Excellent play. Red's still up.
Would never leave teleporter.
Oh, this could be tied. The LG switch from Reaper is going to work out fantastically. Looking for another swarm.
It was a good move that he went for that before the red. Now he has the red to fall back onto.
This is nice by Reaper. He's playing this much better than I anticipated. And yeah, just one frag now.
And on that, I'm surprised that Pavel left the teleporter as well. I thought if he stays there, he can only be railed. If he wasn't railable, he wouldn't have died. And I don't know. Still 30 seconds. It's going to be tough for Pavel to stay alive. But I definitely think like he's in a better position for this to win this game.
There it is. Oh, Pavel goes for a teleporter. Reaper goes for the chase, but he gets the angle wrong. Pavel's gone somewhere else. He's on the bottom floor. Oh, but the rail from Pavel.
If you're going to try to drop down to the rail, just drop down with the LG.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Reaper's trying to do. He's
One
trying
more
to use Rail
chance.
only, and now his chance of winning it is over. He's not going to win.
It's like
it.
Reaper.
the ankle was so tight.
He has a nice game plan, but when it comes to actually
GG.
Execution. The execution. Yeah.
it really fails him.
I don't know why he was using Rail. Like a few times he had the opportunity, and I think he said something ended in Rail in chat, so
Yeah,
he knows.
I think he's just
That was like
whining
my
about
damn
his
rail
only
sucked or
20%
something.
rail.
Yeah. Oh well, he knows. Like at the end there, if he drops with LG, you know, he's got the frag. I don't know what he was thinking there. He's used Rail a few too many times there, when maybe LG or Rockets or even Plasma was the right gun.
To be honest, I'm impressed that Reaper was able to pull it back so close. Pavel gave him the opportunity to do so, but he won the map at the end, and we're going to Lost World, which is another map which Pavel is immensely strong at. Do you think we'll see something similar here? What's your thoughts about
I think
Lost
it'll be-
World?
What's the map?
I think it'll be close, but I think Pavel will win in not similar fashion, but like, you know, tense game, but Pavel will win.
Yeah, I think we could be seeing just that. Guys, we are going live once again here on map number 2 in the semi-finals between Pavel and Reaper. Let's check out... I'm on Reaper off the beginning. He's got that central spawn, getting himself straight over to that rocket launcher. Pavel will have to reside at the lightning gun at yellow area. And,
Yeah, good
I
spawn.
mean, he had a good spawn, but he's losing out on the weapon. And I'm not sure if that's a good spawn just because of the stack. Because Pavel has the rocket, because Reaper couldn't stay at the upper grounds forever, and he also has the lightning gun. So Pavel, all he needs to do is not let Reaper get the lightning gun. As you see,
That's an
even
optimistic
though Reaper has a
rocket.
stack, he's just taking a lot of damage, and he can't fight back because he doesn't have the guns.
oh, Reaper spots him going over to that. Pavel's going to go through a teleporter. Reaper almost drops down. 5 seconds till mega health. Pavel looks like he's going to contest for it, and the last rocket is used to get away from Reaper. I think that was a good conservative play. He needs this lightning gun. Pavel's going to try and cut him off.
And Pavel, again, like, he probably should have fired the rocket jump, switched to LG, and then started, you know, spamming the LG. I think
He probably wouldn't have killed him, he just needed
do
to do some
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, Pavel was chasing with the rocket launcher, but you know, doesn't want to commit all the way. Those hallways, you can get some nasty facials, so to speak.
It's gonna be tough for sort of Reaper to stay alive. I mean, out here he's
he
dead
didn't
now,
have to do
so
that.
that was just a risk he shouldn't have been taking.
Yeah, there's no two ways about it. And now Pavel.
He got kind of frustrated because he didn't have any other weapon then, and he only had one single rocket to fire, but he didn't have any frag. There wasn't any frag on the scoreboard, so he didn't need to do that. He could just play defensive for 1 minute or two and wait for an opportunity.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you run out of rocket launcher ammo, just stay alive in those situations. And now he's going to have to be running even more. Pavel's got those 2 important weapons, lightning gun, a rocket launcher, and here's another encounter. Reaper gonna surely go down to Pavel's mighty stack.
I mean,
Going down before the Meg and the red armor.
Yeah, Reaper definitely did more damage there, but he just didn't have the stack. He shouldn't have really been trying to stay in an open fight. I mean, I think he could have definitely still tried to run. I mean, that's good plasma, but like, there's no need to do this. I mean, he's just throwing frags away.
Let's see.
If he wants to stick in these fights.
How's Pavel going to approach it?
Waiting for the 25 bubble.
Oh, a tiny bit of damage, not much at all. Pavel maybe could have done a bit more of that sneakiness, but he's still in control. Got the items. Nothing to worry about for the time being.
This is good for Reaper. This is where you see, like, when a sort of, I wouldn't say that Reaper is like an overly strong rocketer or spammer. When you see like a top player
Brutal.
up there, they really can do so much more damage than what Reaper can or did there. Like Reaper did no damage, so I don't know. Your spam's got to be a bit stronger than that.
That's the word. Yeah, and Pavel's going to just go down and pick up yet another red armor. I mean, he seems more or less unchallenged. Even though it's only 3-0, it feels like Pavel's really just being at home here. Yeah. Searching for Reaper around any corner he can look for. Mega
And Reaper's just
again.
taking risks, like running around the map with just shotgun, you know. It's going to be tough for him to sort of get onto the rocket launcher, because Pavel's probably going to try and deny that, which he is doing now, so...
Immediately done. Reaper looked at it and he could do nothing else. Just a quick glance. Oh, it goes for the yellow. Easy trap. Reaper should have seen it coming.
Again, the right gun there for Reaper to be using is plasma. I mean, he's going to definitely die if he uses LG. I think if with plasma, if
Or even
attack
shotgun.
there, Yeah, something. If he tries to go LG versus a guy who has 250 more health than you or whatever, you're gonna die. Whereas if you use plasma, you have that chance.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This is true. Oh, this time Pavel shows weakness.
This is definitely his opportunity. I mean, if he can get an arm up, but he probably should have stayed up top and tried to, you know, take control of the map, grab the armor, and then like deny everything from Pavel. But as you can see, Pavel's like.
He's lost so much. How that was.
Yeah, he had an opportunity and he threw it away just like that.
Like quite literally, he threw it away with a rocket. Well, I think the rocket jump might have been necessary, but it was just not as fluid as it should have been.
There's nothing wrong with the rocket jump. It was before that. He shouldn't have dropped from the top.
Drop down.
Yeah, he dropped down from the top. If he had LG, that's okay because he can still do damage. But with rockets, he's gonna have to get a lucky rocket. And if he had stayed at the top, he could have even killed Pavel at that YA. You never know. It was a mistake.
Well, I think that was a total of 15 seconds of control for Reaper. And Pavel back in the driving seat. What's he gonna... Well, you know, I say the driving seat, but still just 100-100 at the moment. But now his confidence building with his stack.
He's sort of grabbing the yellows, then getting away, and trying to go to spots like below this jump pad where you can hear where Reaper is. So now he knows where Reaper is. Now he's probably going to just back away and then go and get some more armor and like go to positions where he can hear again. So here where he is, he can hear, and now he hears. Now he'll back away.
Yeah, so good at listening.
Doing right now, he could have gone for those items. He's just giving Reaper a false sensation of security and control because he still has a lot of stack to work with.
And he keeps going to positions where he can just work out where he is.
Pavel has probably the best defensive game of all the top players, in my honest opinion.
Maybe on this map, I don't know about some other maps.
Well, here in Blood Run, I think
that's for sure.
Pavel's very defensive on Blood Run as well when the need is there.
So you see how he keeps going to positions where he can work out sort of where Reaper is, but Reaper can't work out where he is. And even if Reaper does work out where he is, he's always in a position where Pavel can sort of fire that first spam rocket, you know, switch to LG and surprise him. And again, he's just doing it again, walking away and like going to spots where, again, Reaper can't really attack him. He doesn't know where he is. And he's just sitting back.
And if he tries to rush him, he'll probably get raped.
He'll probably get
rockets in the face.
Yeah.
He's kind of perfectly following him around the opposite side of the map to where he is. You know, Reaper's always on the other side. It's like, look, and Pavel's in the most dangerous area of the map, but he knows so much deep information about where Reaper is. You can just back off like that.
Reaper just has to really rush like this, whereas Pavel just, again, he's down at the bottom of this jump pad in a spot where, you know, he can see Reaper. Reaper can't see him. He's just letting Reaper get items. I mean, the items don't mean much to Reaper right now because he has full stack anyway. So Pavel's just got to stay alive, you know, which is exactly what he's doing. I mean, here's Reaper's chance. If he can get the frag here clean, but his LG's a bit bad.
Oh, but Pavel messed it all up a little bit. Reaper's going to get himself another on the board.
But he has the red to fall back onto.
There's still time as well, guys. There is still time for Reaper to come back in this match. Getting rid of the 25 and the yellow. And that's the start.
Pavel was playing so well there until he decided that he would fight. If he had just ran away there, I think he would have definitely got away. So, I don't know why
I would have ran away for the whole 10 minutes.
I mean, if Pavel doesn't take a fight for the next, like, from back then, if he didn't take a fight for 2 minutes, like right now what he's doing, not taking a fight, just backing off, then he had the game. There's no need to try and defend and try and get another frag, which is what he tried to do. So he sort of made it so Reaper had an opening, and he still does have an opening, but still going to be tough.
Well, Reaper can't find a proper opening at the moment. I mean, he's got Phase 1 sorted, that's get health and armor. Phase 2 is kind of finding Pavel, and the only way he's really done it so far is when Pavel's given himself to him. And, Reaper edging here, Plasma, Pavel might get caught up, but no, jumps down the bounce pad and makes his escape very clearly. And no sign of the Russian at all at the moment.
The opening Reaper is just getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get a flag very
look
soon,
at that Pavel.
He was next to him. Was he next? Yeah. He was on the same platform, literally 2 meters away from him, and Reaper didn't spot it. His eyes aren't wide open enough.
But with a minute and 45 to go, like, Pavel knows he just needs to run right now. He doesn't need a frag. You probably won't even see him try to fight. Like, he's just backing off now, which is excellent.
But that was good. That was bad. He should have tried to do that LG damage with the rocket coming up.
Reaper's got something here.
For that, he should have just backed off. And because that extra 40 damage that he took there, it's made it so that now he's trapped. I mean, actually, I was surprised to see that Reaper only has 100 HP, so Yeah, it's going to be game over from here. I mean, Pavel's got a strong position now. He's going to be able to do damage out of this red.
That was a full rocket as well. That was exactly what Reaper didn't want. He helps Pavel make it over that tiny little gap. And with 13 health left, it is just all going down. It's decaying away, and Pavel manages to get his 7th frag. Kind of just making all of that control completely redundant.
Reaper's just typing now.
Yeah, he's resorted to the chat, which means it's over in short
Backer.
terms.
This backer means plus backer.
But so guys, it is going to be an all-Russian final. Pavel versus Cooler. And I mean, it's good to see both of these players. They really needed to start getting some winter season points, and 2 Russians, well, they're getting a collective 46 points. So that's definitely going to help them out, making it towards that winter season finale. But we got any good things to say about Reaper before we move on?
Well, he played quite well, especially on ZTN. He managed to create a couple of opportunities for him, but then Pavel's supremacy reigned away.
Yeah, on ZTN he did have chances, especially at the end to tie the game up. But again, his execution lacked, his weapon choice lacked, and his sort of killer instinct wasn't there. Whereas Pavel sort of had that killer instinct at times. You know, when he knew when he could turn around and attack, or when he was now stronger. Whereas Reaper was trying to use, like I said, Rail a bit too much maybe. And on this map, he got off to a bad start, and then he sort of really, you know, compounded that by trying to go for the rocket launcher maybe a bit too much, and getting fragged. And once you're 5 frags down on this map, it's really tough. So
yeah, he always liked that rocket jump.
Frustrated.